Hello everybody, how's everyone doing today? This is Ladybug, and I am going to be doing some stitching if I can get this camera right. Okay, I'm working right in here, and this is the wolf that I'm working on. Unfortunately, it does not have a paper pattern to go with it, so it doesn't have a picture. So, but anyway, this is the wolf that I've been working on and off, and so this is what I'm going to be doing today. I hope you don't mind doing a little stitching. I've been doing a lot of diamond painting here lately, and so I thought I'd spend an hour or so just working on one of these cross stitches. Yeah. As you can see, I'm using my new rack here that holds everything, and it's looking really, really good. It works great. What I like about it, it's nice and sturdy. You know, and I can stitch two-handed. It makes it a whole lot easier on my thumbs and my wrists. Okay. I may have to turn on my headset because I know I'm not talking very loud. Plus I've got the air conditioner running because it's like 85 degrees right now. So if you'll hold on just a second, I will turn these babies on. Okay, I think I got it. Alright, anyhow, so it's like 85 degrees already, and it is slightly overcast. Okay, and the humidity is through the roof, so I'm thinking we're probably going to be getting some rain. I don't know, we'll see. It all depends. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I didn't get up till late today. I didn't stir out of bed until like 12:30. But then again, I didn't get to bed until like after 5, so which is not surprising really, all things considered. So I'm still working on my coffee. And so I'm not going to be on here long. One reason is because I took my medication, but I also have to eat something, and so I got to put something in my stomach because of it. Now the color that I'm working on is kind of like a really, really dark green is what it is. And I can't remember the DMC color. I don't remember. I just know that it's got a little bit of emerald green in it, but it's really, really dark. Okay. So, yeah, I just thought I'd work on the wolf for a little while. Because I haven't worked on this one in a couple of weeks. It's been a while. So, I need to get back and do my, work back on my flags and blooms and whatnot. The counted one. I haven't touched that in quite a while. So, and sorry I got quiet all of a sudden, but I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. You know. But yeah, I did a whole lot of work on my Jesus last night. The diamond painting, that 40 by 60 of Jesus that I'm working on, I got a lot of that done last night. And then I got some work done on my eagle. I worked on that one yesterday too. And then what else? And then I did work on the square drill, the lighthouse. Worked on that for a little while. So like I said, I did a lot of diamond painting yesterday. You know. So I thought I'd take a little tiny break and work on this instead. And like I said, I love this rack. It's holding these Q-snaps. I love this thing. This is perfect. Yeah. And it, you know, I don't have to sit all hunched over, because my table is just tall enough where I don't have to do anything. Now, if it was too short, then all I'd have to do is raise it up. But that's not an issue right now. And so I'm sitting here in my office chair, and I am stitching at this new table that I got. And it works out very well. I know Ava, I did a short video and put it on her Facebook for her, so she could see what I was talking about. But like she said, this type of setup wouldn't work for her, but I just thought she'd like to see it anyway. And but you know, this kind of setup may not work for everybody. Now to me it does, you know, so I don't have to hold the Q-snap, and my hands and wrists don't get tired from having to hold it. So that's the biggest issue for me, is because I've got I think I've got carpal tunnel, I think, and I have a lot of sharp pains in my thumb joints and my thumb joints in here, and also across the wrist and up in here. And so I think that has turned into carpal tunnel, I think. And so it's really hard on the hands. And being a crafter and a stitcher and diamond painting, I have to wear hand braces most of the time. You know, I probably ought to have them on now, but I don't. And but I'll probably pay for it later. Sorry about that. I don't know, this crazy weather, it's, you know, everybody's, you know, getting croupy, kind of getting colds and stuff, and it's caused by, you know, having to go in and out of air conditioning, and it's, you know, so hot here lately, and then humid on top of that. So can't win for losing, you know. But anyhow, I didn't do a video yesterday, but I wanted to wish all the fathers and the moms that play the role of father a happy Father's Day. And there's a few folks out there that are having birthdays, so I wanted to wish everybody a happy birthday. that their birthday's coming up. Because I believe we had one yesterday in our diamond group, our diamond painting group. And then I think we got one again today. And then my birthday is tomorrow. So we have a lot of June birthdays this month. And I believe Miss Southern Belle just had a birthday. Or she's coming up on her birthday. I'm not sure which, because I don't know the exact date. And then, let's see, July. I don't know anybody that's in July, to be honest with you. Now, my grandson, his birthday is coming up in August, and he'll be 30. And then I believe KY Philly, Sherry, her birthday is in August. And so, like I said, there's a lot of, summer birthdays. But that's okay. Yeah, if my mama was still living, her birthday was June 8th. But she's not living anymore. She passed away in 2008. And I tell you what, I really do miss her. Even to this day, I still miss her. She was my mom, yes, but she was also my confidant, my best friend. And so, yeah, I do miss her a lot. Unfortunately, I was never close to my dad. Alright. Me and my dad just didn't get along too well, and we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. So I was never really close to him. I mean, I love my dad, don't get me wrong. I was just never close to him. So, yeah, I was always closest to my mom. Yeah, we used to do a lot of stuff together. We used to go shopping together. We used to do this, gosh, what was it called? It's a craft, and it's doing ceramics. That was it. We used to do ceramics together. We used to cross stitch together. I would do cross stitch, and she would do embroidery. And then she got into needlepoint, which is very similar to cross stitch, but not quite. And so we did we had a lot in common, which unfortunately me and my dad didn't have anything in common. I mean, I could say the sky was blue, and he would argue with me and tell me, no, it's purple. Okay? So, we just couldn't see eye to eye. We just couldn't get along. So, anyhow, I think what it is I think we were too much alike. And so anyway. Yeah, I saw a TikTok of my granddaughter, Sarah. Alright, she's doing pretty good. She met somebody new. And hopefully it really works out for her. She deserves a little bit of happiness. And she's not a little girl. She's a grown woman. She's got several kids, and she's all grown up. But sometimes life just doesn't throw you a really, really good hand sometimes. And but anyway, but she did a video. She did a TikTok, and I caught it on the internet, and yeah, she looks good. You know, hadn't seen her, you know, in a while, and she really looks good. She looks happy. So that's good. Yeah, this is kind of confettied over here, so I'm having to jump around a lot. I really don't like jumping around, but it is what it is. But anyhow, let's see what else. No, I haven't really been in contact with too many people, you know. And I've got I'm supposed to be I'm a guest on Stars Live tonight. She's doing Monday motivational, she said, and that I think it starts at 9 o'clock tonight on this side of on the East Coast. So come and join us. Now, I'm not sure what diamond painting I'm going to be working on. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. You know. And so anyway, so it's going to probably be Star, Miss Southern Belle, and more than likely myself. We might even have Joan on there. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Joan's got family obligations right now, so I don't think she's going to be on. But that's okay. Yeah, she's got a bunch of family coming in. So anyhow, so we didn't really do anything, you know, over the weekend. We just sort of kind of hung out, and my grandson put that new chair together for my son-in-law. Got rid of the old one that broke. And then what else did we do? And he set up my umbrella for me. But I think I'm going to need a new base, because every time I go out there, it's being knocked over. So I'm going to have to get a little bit better of a base, I think. But that's okay. We'll fix that. Well, what I need to do is get another... How I made a base is I took like a 5-gallon bucket, stuck my tube, my 4-inch PVC pipe down in it, and then poured concrete around it. And that was my base that I had. And unfortunately, it's been 8 years since I did that. And so it's due for a new one, because the base, the bucket is disintegrating. And we tried to move it the other day, and it just came, the base itself, the bucket just came apart. So I'm going to have to get me a new one and start and do it again. And that's how I make a base for my umbrella. So if the wind blows, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to get knocked over every time you turn around. So that's another project to do. If it ain't one thing, it's another, right? Seems like I'm always having to do some change or fix something. you know. And so, yeah, I'm going to move down to this lower spot, get these out of the way. But I am making a little bit of progress on this. Now that I've got this stand, I can stitch a lot more, you know. Because what I usually try to do is I join a couple of people. Got one lady, she's doing, what is it? What's her name again? Stitching by the Falls, I believe. And she is still working on the European town. And then I watch Eva, and I stitch along with her on, I believe it's sometimes it's Saturday, sometimes it's Sunday. It all depends. Right? Because it depends on their priest. If the priest isn't there on that particular Sunday, then they'll have a Sunday live. She'll have a Sunday live because she'll be getting home from church a lot earlier. But if the priest is there, I think that's how it works. Then she has her live on Saturdays. Okay, but it only changes like once a month. So, yeah, I'm almost out of thread here. I think I can get one more stitch in, I think. I'm going to try. Because it's getting awful short here. Yeah, I think this is the last one. Alright, let me loosen this up. Okay, like so. Yeah, let's turn it like so. See, this is right here is the reason why I like this thing. It has, you're able to flip it literally 360 degree flip. You sit there and you tie off your thread. You see where I had to do a really major jump. But luckily I have to stitch along in there, so that'll cover that up. Let me get my threader here. This is my little catch-all. It's got everything in there. It's got a lot of diamond painting stuff in there. So, plus it has my, alright, there it is. It has my thread, my needle threaders in there. And so, see what that is. It's a tail. I am going to do a way knot. Okay. Well, I was. Now what you do with them, I'm doing an away knot, so I put this thing way over here. Okay. And then I stitch basically over it, like so. And it's got a little teeny tiny knot on it, so that way it's not going anywhere. And once you get stitched over it, then you can cut this tail and the little knot off, which works for me. Yeah, I usually try to do like 2 or 3 stitches, and then I'll cut the tail, usually. Kind of edges out a little bit and shorten it. There we go, that's a little bit better. And so it's an easy way to start without having to put big old knots in the back. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and cut this tail. You just have to be careful just to cut it very carefully. And then you're done. Simple as that. But yeah, I love to stitch. My two faves is stitching and diamond painting. Those are my 2 favorites. I used to crochet a lot, but when I was having trouble seeing, I couldn't see the cross stitch. I couldn't get in close enough to it. And hold on, feels like a knot back there. The only thing I could do is crochet, and I had to do that by feel more than being able to actually see it. So I got myself really burnt out on crocheting, because I went like 2 years, almost 2 years of not being able to see much, and so I stopped crocheting quite a while ago. And it's not that I don't like crochet, because I think it's beautiful work, but not for me anymore. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I used to crochet beanie hats, little hats, and scarves, and afghans, things like that, and I would sell them to people. And then I stopped doing it because, at one, I couldn't hardly see, and so I ended up doing a couple of afghans without being able to see them. I was doing it strictly by feel. When I could see it again, needless to say, I took them all apart. So, yeah, it didn't look good at all. It had so many holes and gaps, and oh, it was horrible. So I ended up taking it all apart and redoing them. So, needless to say, I got where I didn't want to do crochet anymore. I just burnt out, And so mostly I do cross stitch. I do some embroidery, not much, but a little bit. And then I do the diamond painting, of course. Yeah, I got into doing acrylic painting for a while, but again, you can only do so much when your eyesight's not that great. And I just never went back to it. I don't know why, I just never did. And so anyway. How are we doing? We got about 30 minutes in. So, yeah, I'll be on the live tonight with Star and probably Miss Southern Belle. And so Sherry will be coming back pretty soon. And start doing the Motivational Mondays and, like she was doing. What it is she had some issues come up and she had to, plus she's been having to work and, things like that. And so she'll be coming back pretty soon here. I'll be glad to see her back. I'm kind of missing her. Yeah, she did an unboxing today. She got the mermaid that everybody's going to be working on that we got from Amazon. Well, she got hers in, and so she's going to probably be working on that along with the rest of us, which that's good. And then, but she did an unboxing on that this morning. Yeah, but according to the weather, it is mostly cloudy and overcast. It's really nasty looking out there. It's not raining, it's just the sun's not shining. And I was looking to see, and it says, looks like it says 82 right now. It was a little bit hotter, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll survive it. And so anyhow, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Yeah, I've been watching DJ and her little whipping chats that she's been doing, and then I watched Miss Linda this morning. She's really done a beautiful job of decluttering her house, her apartment, and it's really looking good. She did a tour of it the other day, and of all that she's done, and she's really got it looking good. Yeah, it's great when you don't have all the clutter and all the stuff, laying around, and it's hard to not have clutter and living in a small space. And unfortunately, I can relate because, I live in a small space, and everywhere I look is diamond paintings or cross stitch or something, I've got, crafting stuff everywhere. Yep. My daughter says that's going to be her inheritance. So when I'm gone, she's going to inherit all of my crafting stuff. So anyway, yep, that's all I can afford to leave you, honey. I'll put it in my will that she can do whatever she wants to with with all those diamond paintings that I've got. But yeah, that's what she was saying. That's her inheritance. And so anyway. But yeah, I was going to do an eagle earlier in the year for 4th of July. Unfortunately, when I was looking, I thought I had one, but apparently I didn't. So I ended up having to order one from Amazon, and I started it just the other day, and I got some of it done. I don't have a lot, but I got some of it done. Will I have it done by 4th of July? Probably not. You know, because we've got the mermaid event coming up, and then we got, I believe it's the portrait. I believe the portrait event coming up after that. So yeah, I got a couple more diamond paintings coming in. One is for doing pumpkins, like for Halloween. I found one that I thought was really cute, so I got it. And then I got a couple of others that I saw that I liked. And luckily, the smaller ones are 30 by 40s, you know, so they won't be as hard to get them done as some of these big ones that I've got. Because like I said, most everything I've got that's pending, most of them is are the larger size paintings. So, and so anyway, yeah, what I need to do is get with, I think I'll do that tonight. I'll get with Star and I'll get a whole list of all the events coming up, because I don't have a full list written down, and I really do need to get them written down so I can get, you know, prepared for all these events coming up. You know, look and see if I've got stuff that'll go with those events, and if not, then I'm going to have to get something. So, but yeah, I saw this one. It's got little kittens on it, and it's a pumpkin, and they're kind of sitting around all these pumpkins, and I thought it was really cute. I thought that'd be cute for Halloween. You know, I like cutesy for Halloween, you know. And so anyway. Well, it looks like we're getting there. And the camera angle's not too bad. So, there we are. But at least you can see what I'm doing. A lot of these times I do these, and I'm off camera and you can't see it. But what I did is I was going to use my other camera holder, and it couldn't get it to the right angle. So what I did is I decided to use my tripod. And so I've got my tripod sitting up on my desk on the table here. And that way I can, because for some oddball reason, I can't seem to get my camera shot on my video, on my cell phone to zoom in anymore. And I don't know why. I gotta look at it and figure it out, but I just can't seem to get it to zoom in. And so there's something going on. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Yeah. I found this little cute, they're like shoulder pets that sit, that'll sit on your shoulder, and they're little stuffies, little mini stuffies. And I found one with a Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh, and I think I'm going to get it. And then the other one that I found is it's either Piglet or it is Tigger. I can't remember. I don't remember which one, but I've got both of them in my cart to be purchased later. And I thought they were so cute. I'm going to put them up on my desk here, because I got my Mickey and Minnie up there, and now I want to get my Winnie the Pooh and my Tigger up there, and little Piglet if I can get him. So yeah, my little decorations. Those are my diamond painting, my crafting buddies. Yep, they sit up on the shelf and watch me. I know that sounds silly, but that is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I like stuffed animals, and my favorites are Tigger and Winnie the Pooh. And I saw this one little kit, and it's little, what they call minis or micros characters, and it's like $16, but it has Winnie the Pooh, ER, Tigger, Piglet, I think it's got Mickey and Minnie. Anyways, it's like a dozen or more of them, right? But they're only about, I can't do this, about yay big. They're not very big. And I was thinking about getting those, but I haven't decided yet. I'm still thinking about it. And they were like $16 for all of them. And so I might get them, I might not, I don't know yet. It all depends on the cash flow, like I said. Yep. If we do another Disney or event, I got a Winnie the Pooh in my stash that I can use, and it's pretty good size. It's like a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, something like that. And so I thought I could do that. That's when we do another Disney a Disney event. The last one I did, it was I think it was Stitch. I think is the one I did on the last Disney. Yeah, because I was going through my stash and stuff, and I found stuff I forgot I even had. I got The Wizard of Oz that I bought and never did. What was this one? It's a old cartoon, and I think it's called Song of the South or something like that. And anyhow, I've got one of those. What else have I got? I got it's not Donald the Duck. I do have that, but let's see. Anyway, it looks like Donald the Duck, but he's dressed up in dark clothes and a cape. What's it? Darkwing Duck. That was it. I've got him. So I've got a bunch of the Disney characters that I can do. But I like doing stuff like that. Yeah. And so anyhow, how are we doing in time? Oh, we're doing all right. I may take and cut this off pretty soon here, because we got, what is that, 46 minutes in, so I think I may cut this off here just a minute. Let me finish this thread out, I think, and then we'll cut this off and get it to be uploaded and whatnot, and that way y'all can see this video, because I don't do the cross stitch videos very often, not as much as I used to, let's put it that way. I probably ought to do at least like once a week, pick a day and just do a video on just cross stitch, you know. I used to do it on Sundays, but unfortunately I got so much other stuff going on Sundays, and then I got Fun Day Sunday later in the evening that I participate in and watch. So there's a lot going on Sundays. So what I probably ought to do is do like a stitchy thing on Tuesday or something. You know. Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed my little video. And I'll get off of here and get it started on uploading. And then I'll be on live tonight as a guest. Yeah. And so if you feel froggy and you're up to it, come join us. Because we're always having fun on the lives. We always talk about some off the wall stuff, I admit. But anyway, so let me finish this area right in here, and then we'll get on off of here, because I don't want to stay on here too long, because then it's too hard to get it to upload. So yeah, I did a little short video and posted it on Ava's Facebook group, and a little short 10-minute video, and hopefully everybody enjoyed it. And then I reposted it on my playlist, so that way everybody can watch it if they're interested. And let's see what else. Yeah, I think we're just about to the end here. Oh, come on. And so I'm running out of thread here. I figured I'd go ahead and finish out this thread, and then I won't have to worry about it right away about starting it again. Yeah. I hope that music's not too loud. I tried to keep it down as much as I can, but you never know. Sometimes the volume is real good, and then other times not so much. And so, alright, this is the last stitch. Can't do any more. So let's, tightened it too much. Let's flip this over and tie it off. And then we will bring everything to a close. So, alright, there we go. That looks pretty good. Not bad, not bad. The only major jump is right there. I have a few here and here, but I'm going to end up stitching over them anyway. So, there we go. We are finished with this one right now, and we will continue. Did a little bit here, not much, but a little bit. But y'all take care. God bless you. God keep you. Alright, and love one another as Jesus loves you. Keep each other in your prayers, because everybody needs a little bit of prayer. You know, no matter what, we always need a little prayer. So y'all take care, and we will see you on the next one, okay? Alright, bye-bye.